Yeah, Weege Show. We have not arranged. I swear we have not arranged for people to be under this tent to talk to. This is just complete coincidence that Jensen, the team manager of the 250 program, and Bobby Regan, the boss man, and the, can we say recently engaged?
Yes.
Recently engaged. It's Justin Cooper's fiance. You wanted me to show, should I show the ring? Very good. Like, I would not, I could get something that big, but it would be plastic. That is icy. That is icy.
Wait just a minute, you need to get a really good look at this thing.
Okay, Bobby, I'm glad you care that much.
He cares.
He sweats all the details. I love it. My gosh, that thing's gonna be heavy.
It is.
Your left arm's gonna be bigger than your right.
I know, I have more muscles coming in for sure.
That.
Yeah.
Bobby, you okay? Are you happy with how it's going? I mean, you have not won every single moto, so I would afraid you're worried.
I'm so happy with like these New York guys I got on this team.
What is going on?
They're just something else. You know that. You watched them ride up there.
I did. Englishtown was my track too. New York hotbed. New York hotbed. We got, okay, Nicholas Romano, you made your debut, but tell everybody where you're actually from. We're not upstate New York, bro.
Nah, we're Bayside, New York. We're right in the city.
How did you ride dirt bikes? How did you do it?
My dad drove about an hour and a half to this one track. I rode like twice a week and started from there.
Okay, so the twice a week, I'm gonna give a little cheat sheet here. Kind of like Justin Cooper, even Chase Sexton, who's like, I didn't ride during the winter. Do you think it's given you an advantage because you didn't ride 5 days a week when you were 5 and now you're hungry? Could that be something?
No, I think so.
Yeah.
Yes, we slowly worked into it. And
yeah.
I think it's paying off.
So talk about the races you've done so far. It was the House of Fury at Fox Raceway. How's it going? How was that moto, first of all?
Paul was fun. It was my first one. I got a whole shot, second moto.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was fun just to go out, lead a few laps, and then Hangtown was better. It was a little more consistent, I'd say. Knew what to expect, so. Yeah, no, the first two are fun, and I'm excited for this round.
Compare 30-minute motos at home with 30 minutes in that first national when you're leading.
Way different.
Yeah, I think, dude.
Hey, 30 minutes at home feels like 30 minutes, or 30 minutes at a race feels like an hour and a half.
Yes,
so,
yes.
Yeah.
But you felt stronger last week just from having experience. Not you got fitter, you just had experience.
Yeah, literally just learning from the first round. Like, I knew what the pace was going to be like. I knew, you know, what to expect for the 30 minutes. And just, you know, kind of how, a little bit more of everything, I'd say.
Yep. Did you know all along you were doing all these? Like, did you have the normal prep?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew from I guess a few months before, whatever. I was gonna do all of them, so yeah, that's the plan, and I definitely got some decent prep before the season. I was grinding out there by myself for a little bit, and then Supercross finished. The rest of the guys were out there with me, but yeah, no, all of that was the plan.
And guest appearances by Jeannie Carmichael at the Goat Farm? Whip, cracking the whip?
Oh yeah, hard. She don't play no games still. She's gnarly, so when you see that Tahoe rolling up with about 400,000 miles on it, it's not gonna be a fun day.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Welcome aboard. All right, coming out at Bayshore, what area is that? Is that Queens?
Bayside?
Bayside.
Oh yeah, Queens.
Queens.
Oh, yeah.
Queens, New York, everybody. Now I don't know if I'm allowed to reveal this. You have a certain amount, Jensen, of 30-minute motos. Your goal for your guys to do. We're not doing like 4. We're doing a lot.
Yeah, no, they do a lot. Yeah, they do a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, prep for the season. We try to get, you know, somewhere around half of 100, maybe, let's say.
Okay, we're not gonna give a real number, but do some math.
But
that's a lot.
There's definitely days they do 3 35s in one day.
Jeez.
And yeah, I mean, this stuff isn't for the, you know, the week. These guys got to be ready, and you know, Swanepoel puts them through the paces and gets them ready. I mean, if that's what it takes, that's what we do, and it's worked in the past. We keep doing it.
There's a real spirit with this team, and it comes from this guy. Like, you guys are never satisfied. Never.
We work hard, and you know, after Paula 1, obviously, there's no days off, man. We work hard, and we go back to the farm. We figure out what it is to make these guys win, and you know, that's what we do, and we don't stop till that happens, and we don't stop when it happens. So we keep going.
I had a feeling you guys were not leaving Fox Raceway Paula saying, we're good, you know, it's just the first round. No, you guys were on it on Monday morning.
No, we were on it Saturday night.
Saturday night,
so,
I like
it. Yeah, I mean, we had a game plan right after the race of what we needed to do that week and what we could do to make these guys as comfortable as possible to do what they need to do. And we went back and we did that. I mean, obviously Hangtown was better than Paula 1, and it showed that, you know, we put the work in during the week, and we're continuing to work the same stuff into the program with the other guys.
Bike
So,
stuff?
bike stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think the rest of these guys will continue to get better. Let's hope the things that we worked on this week will help the rest of the guys. So yeah, we keep going, we keep grinding, and I mean, that's how you win. You work hard. So that's what we'll do.
Star Racing never gives up. This guy was so bummed that he lost a B title last year in the last moto, and it crushed Bobby. And I'm like, Bobby, you just won Supercross titles. You're leading the points 250 outdoors. You're leading the 450 outdoor. Nope. He wants them all.
Yeah.
He wants them all.
Yeah, he wants them all, and I think like sometimes I think he likes the amateur stuff more than he likes the pro stuff.
Okay,
so
all right.
I think his heart's in that for sure.
Sweating that.
He likes helping the kids.
That's cool. All right, nice to officially meet you, Jensen.
Yes, sir.
I've only seen you on video.
Yeah.
Probably the same way you say about me. All right, see ya. That's a check-in with Monster Energy Yamaha Star Racing. And last week I talked to Jeremy Coker, who's the 450 team manager, but still is involved on the 250 side. And he said the only thing we did with Justin Cooper's bike today to improve is bike changes. And I'm thinking to myself, how are you going to make up 12 positions from round one-ish with bike changes? Well, they did. And he said the goal was to beat Jet Lawrence in one moto to try to get some points back, and they did. You're good. And they did. So it looked terrible by Star Racing's normal standards at the opener, trying to chase down the Lawrence brothers on the Hondas in the 250 class and losing Dylan Ferrandis. But things are looking up because they got Eli Tomac back on track last week. And that's, of course, going to be the true focus here when we come to Colorado for the Weege Show, brought to you by the all-new Honda CRF250R. I don't think we really say it's all new anymore. We're almost up to the 2023 models, and you know what that 2022 CRF250R can do, because the Lawrence brothers have won 3 of the 4 motos this year. They're 1 and 2 in points, and they've got a Supercross title and almost another one with the Hunter in the West. So that's lighter, faster, stronger. Check it out. And I think their hope is that they will be more competitive horsepower-wise. Yes, the elevation here in Colorado is going to take a lot of power out of the bikes, and everybody's been chasing those Yamahas for a long time. So we'll see how the Honda boys perform today against them with that Star Racing team on the rise. Certainly better than they were at round one. But here's the true focus. This is Eli Tomac's machine. We saw the true ET3 Beast Mode Vintage Classic Charge, and that he's pretty popular at every race nowadays. I mean, even at Daytona, they were going nuts for him. I've covered that in some videos. But it's big time when you come to Colorado. Dark Side.
What's up?
Dark Side, you're part of Blue Crew.
I am. I'm Blue Crew.
You're a Blue Crew.
I'm part of Team Star Yamaha now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're working on a deal.
Oh, come on. See, you cut your hair, cut the pony, everything's changed.
Mathis and
Yes.
Kiefer and now Weege, because apparently I'm going to be on the best post.
Yeah, we'll get you on the best post-race show tomorrow.
I guess Steve's right. He did change my life.
At Legit Media. You're Legit Media. So, what's up, Duff?
Hey, I'm just getting
Duffy.
some settings. Yeah.
Hey, that's when you got
getting
wrong.
advice?
That's when you got wrong. It's
I was
Duffy.
just getting some settings for him while I get his bike ready.
Yeah.
Okay, the actual last name is Duffy, but
Yeah.
it's just Duff is the nickname.
Yeah, I'm
Duff
calling
Life.
me Duff, yeah.
Duff Life.
Duff
Man,
Life.
all right,
Duff
so
Life.
now I'm confused.
Yeah, you're taking steps forward and back. So is he helping you with the bike?
No, I'm just getting his settings so we can get all the.
Oh, get him
factory
dialed.
parts. Yeah.
Oh, get him dialed.
Yeah.
Christian needs a little help.
Yeah. When you're Blue Crew, you get the full treatment.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, look, Ferrandis isn't here.
Yeah.
Maybe they need somebody on that thing.
I mean, I'm good to go after one day of riding.
Yeah.
The 250 team needs a couple more riders.
Yeah, they're not packed over there right
They
now.
wouldn't even know. Like, if I just showed up, they would not even be like, yeah, cool, dude.
Oh, it'd be like the George Costanza. You just show up for work and pretend you're supposed to be there, and they would never notice.
Of course.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
If you guys need a 2-stroke to just have some fun at the end of the year, he's got
I'm the
one.
guy.
Yeah, I'm trying to
got
get
one.
one too. Actually.
Chiz is,
Oh, really?
Chiz is trying to get mine, actually. He wants mine to race.
That might be something. Make something out
But
of that.
everybody tells me if he takes it, it won't be any good when he's done with it.
Chiz gonna chiz on that
He's just gonna
2-stroke.
roast
Yeah,
it.
he's gonna roach it. Yeah, for sure. Good luck, Duffy and Darkside. Folks, stop by. We have our best post-race show ever, brought to you by Twisted TM and Telling Fans. Be about 6:30, I'd say. No, actually, I'm wrong. Everything's starting an hour late here. We're starting the first moto at 2 o'clock local time. So that means we normally shoot our post show at 6:30. It'll actually be 7:30. So if you're coming to the race, find the Twisted T HEP Suzuki truck and come hang with us. We used to have fans involved in that show. Then COVID came along and the pits were closed. Well, they're open back up. So let's get the party going. So we know the story in the 450 class. Tomac's starting to roll, and then obviously Jason Anderson winning the overall. He's on a roll as well, and Anderson. We used to have problems when he come to elevation, but not anymore. He's got his own facility. Yeah, what's happening? Raging Cajun, can we call it that?
Yeah,
Can we call it that?
Yeah.
Were you originally, this is Matt LeBlanc, by the way, were you originally supposed to race 3?
No.
Or we're squeezing one in?
All 12 now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are we breaking news?
Breaking news.
So no Loretta's.
No Loretta's.
Did you qualify? Did you even do Loretta
did
stuff?
my area.
You did your area.
My regional was originally this weekend.
So you are out,
Out.
and in.
And
How has it gone?
not good.
I mean, the results haven't been great. I just don't know what you're expecting. Better than that?
Riding wise,
Yeah.
besides qualifying, has been
Yes.
good.
Okay.
Starts have been bad.
I see.
Second moto from last weekend was actually good though.
Okay.
At 12th, but just bad starts. But riding's good. Just need to start.
What led to the decision to do all 12? Do you even know?
Pretty much that last moto was
Really?
just show potential and
Yes.
and then you earn the right to be there. So
Okay.
that's kind of what did it.
I know what teams always say is they're trying to make you progress, right?
Yeah.
So they feel you're going to learn, gain more here than you would taking 2 months off and racing the Redas.
Yeah, we talked
Yeah.
about it, and even I said, I was like, I don't really see any point in going back.
Yes.
I feel like I'm learning a lot more each weekend.
Exactly.
And I'm progressing so much each weekend. So I think this weekend we search for that top 10.
Okay.
And then just keep progressing all year.
Okay, so you got a little confidence after that last one.
After the last one, we're feeling confident. We worked on the starts this week and we're ready.
Matt LeBlanc, can you give me a how you doing? Can you do it? Can you do it? Have you met the Matt LeBlanc yet? How is this not?
This
This has to happen, dude. He's a dirt bike guy.
I've never met him.
Okay. He loves moto.
I was supposed to ride with him one time.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was supposed to ride with him and it just didn't happen. But,
Okay.
yeah.
Your day will come.
I hope so.
He always comes like to Anaheim. So once you're racing Supercross,
Yeah.
it's going to happen.
It's gonna happen.
Very good. All right, the other Matt LeBlanc, or maybe the Matt LeBlanc, I don't know. Oh, breaking news, how about that? So Star Racing, yep, just like Duffy said, just don't have enough. Just don't have enough guys racing for that Monster Energy Yamaha Star Racing team. We were talking 450s and the momentum of Jason Anderson. And let's be honest, that was a misleading stat. The fact that he'd never won an overall before. I've seen him ride very well outdoors. He's won motos. There have been so many times where it looked like it was going to be his day to win the overall, and he just couldn't quite get Eli Tomac, which is doesn't mean you're bad outdoors. Tomac's an all-timer. So it's kind of amazing that it just hadn't worked out. I don't think it's a sign that Anderson sucks outdoors. I think there's this awesome narrative that people like to throw into the Instagram comments now and be like, he just showed everybody that said he sucked outdoors. I think for the most part, everybody knew he was better than a guy who had never won one before. That stat wasn't accurate. It just was on paper. So Anderson has done what we already knew he could do. He's got the altitude thing fixed, as I was getting at before. He now rides at elevation himself. So this is, I'd say, at least what we've seen so far, a 3-rider game. And as I wrote in our Racerhead column on RacerXOnline.com today, if you really look at the entire 22 season as a whole, from Anaheim 1 through now, the 3 fastest guys have been Tomac, Anderson, and Sexton. They have been. Now, credit to Malcolm Stewart for getting 3rd in Supercross points. Can't take that away from him. He was way more consistent than Chase Sexton. Sexton didn't get 3rd in points, but Sexton was the man consistently challenging for wins the most outside of Tomac and Anderson. He was the 3rd best speed-wise and probably the 3rd biggest threat to win races. He only got 1. But that's more than, say, Barsha and Stewart, who were battling for 3rd in this series. So this isn't a huge shock that Sexton's running with these guys and challenging them. Of course, the question is always going to be, what about the consistency side? And I think it's a little different. You sometimes see situations, one is bringing in for a big one. Oh, Shane McElrath, what's up, buddy?
Hey, I have a photo from Loretta.
Oh, no.
Getting an interview from
Really?
Yeah.
Is it on your phone, or you got a printout, or what do you got?
That's a good question.
Do you have it on your phone?
Maybe.
Oh, this would be great.
I got them. My sister sent me a bunch of memory cards. And
dude, your ratty bike, that first year that you were like running up front, like I swear you had duct tape on your seat.
I
You had duct tape.
Yeah, because I had a red seat and I had a black seat.
Okay.
And I would use red duct tape to tape up the red one.
Oh my God.
Black duct tape to tape up the black one.
And if I remember right, I feel like your visor was low or something.
Yeah,
I was wondering how you could see. It was either the way you were holding your head or your visor or your goggles.
Yeah.
I was like, this guy needs a setup.
Yeah, no, that sounds pretty accurate.
Okay. Yeah, you weren't concerned with style at that time? No. How's it been here on your, this is a tough situation. You're getting up to speed and trying to show the team what it's all about. How's it going?
It's going.
Okay.
This week was very good. Like, I'm like, dude, I feel like I can race. Last week it was a little bit tough. Paulo was kind of one off. It was like, okay, I rode okay. I felt like I ended up a lot better than maybe I rode.
Okay.
Hangtown
starts help.
Yes.
Yeah.
Starts help a lot.
Yeah.
Hangtown starts weren't as good.
Yeah.
And also my riding, I was just like average. Like I struggled all day.
Okay.
And so it was a little bit tough, but
Yeah.
I was pretty soft for that track, suspension wise. So
okay.
This week we went up a spring rate in front and rear, and I'm like, dude, okay. I can push it now. So
It's gonna be better this time.
much better, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Feeling any pressure, or has it actually been pretty relaxed?
It's honestly been a little too relaxed.
Really?
I have a lot of pressure on myself.
Yes.
And that's how we are as riders. But the
Sure.
team, they've been pretty calm through the whole thing. And even this week out at the track, it was only Styles and myself.
Yeah.
And Nate just really working directly with us and one-on-one, and it's like, dude, I've needed this. So
There we
it's
go.
yeah, I'm
reason
excited.
to be excited.
Yep.
Nate can't stop. He's at the coaching gene.
Yeah.
Nate is the coaching gene. He can't help himself.
He's good at it. I've known him for a while. Even back to the TLD days, he had worked with Jesse Nelson and stuff.
Okay.
So I kind of seen him.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, dude, he's really good. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like he knows his stuff.
All right, reason to be positive.
Yes,
You're
sir.
Shane McElrath.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Let's do it one more time. Thanks, Shane. Feeling good.
That time too.
Whoo! Wow. Like an ambidextrous. Very good. So watch for Shane McElrath. See, this is what I was going to get at. It has really turned into a 3-rider game right now. What's up, Joey Lancaster?
Go on.
It's turned into a 3-rider game right now. If you really look at it at bulk and what we've seen in these first 2 rounds. So the other guys are running out of time to say, hey, it was just a California rounds. I'm searching for settings. So that's the question, who's gonna get in there? Now, Christian Craig was close at the opener. I think we're waiting to see if that's something he can replicate. Hey, Genofi, what's up? Ryan Dungey and Antonio Caroli, how much better can they get? I think we all know they're gonna get better. Are they gonna get 30 to 50 seconds at the end of the moto better and actually be able to race for wins? That's obviously a tough ask in this game. It's awesome that they're out here, and it's awesome that they're hovering around that 5th, 6th spot, because I think we've all said we'd rather have superstars like that hovering around 5th and 6th than not being here or being retired or not coming over in Crowley's case. So that's fine, but you know they want to get better and closer. And who else can get in there? Certainly Ken Roxon is right in that group. If you're Ken Roxon, you're gonna say, hey, you're gonna say, I can challenge these guys every single week. I'm right in it. So that's our question. We're out of California. We got a different round, and it's about to get real. And soon, kind of like I say with round 3 series theory in Supercross, first round or 2, things can be crazy. By rounds 3 or 4, you kind of are who you are. So who will be what this weekend? That's what we're going to be watching. This is, by the way, the Toyota Thunder Valley National. And finally, just a programming note. We will be on NBC for our first moto of the day, which will take place at 2 o'clock Mountain Time, and that'll be 4:50 Moto 1. So we go through all this stuff to put the races, 3 motos a year, on the big network on NBC. If you're a team like this and you got all these sponsors, that is huge for you. The television rating on NBC is significantly bigger. Even when you're comparing apples to apples, last year the races were on NBC, SN, the sports network. When you put it on the big network, the mainstream NBC, 3 to 5 times more people watch. It's just the way TV works still, even in 2022. So it's big for these teams and sponsors to get on the networks. So I know you're probably like, it's really easy to just put on MAV and watch all 4 motos on TV. Yeah, how are you? You got anything? Are you racing, by the way? I mean, that's why you're here.
Yeah.
You're not here to be like Fox guy.
No.
You're here to race.
No, that's these 2.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. That's not even your job.
He's breaking in boots right now for people.
You're breaking in boots. Wow, doing it all. You don't seem happy, Connor Olson, with your rides.
No.
No.
I didn't ride good the first round, so it just wasn't great.
Yeah.
And then I rode better last weekend. It's just after like last year of making 5 of the 7 and then going to the first round and I was like 55th after practice, it was definitely discouraging.
Anything different for you, or just the way it went?
I broke my foot at the last round at Fox Raceway last year.
Yeah.
And I took like 8 weeks off and then rode a little bit and then I got surgery and took another 10, but
I see.
I feel back to where I was.
Yeah.
It's just, there's a lot of dudes this year.
It is. Yep.
There's a lot of factory guys.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, last year there was like 7 of them. This year I think there's 20 or something, so.
Yes. Yeah, somebody was saying, like I just interviewed McElrath. I mean, he's like 12th.
Yeah.
McElrath on a factory Husky. That's not even top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. My video cut off. Good job, Connor Olson. Trying to make it for the home track, folks. We know him as a Fox guy from California, but he's originally from this area. Hang on, I'm cleaning up my microphone. So there it is, everybody. You are who you are at this point. We got the big ratings coming on NBC. So that'll be the first moto of the day, which is 450 Moto 1 at 2 o'clock on NBC. And then the MAV TV Plus will cover the final motos, and MAV TV will cover the final motos, and they'll archive the first moto that's on NBC and put that on MAV, I believe, at 7 p.m. or something like that. I know it's a little confusing, but it does help the teams and riders and sponsors. It does help. Obviously, we would love if NBC would just give us 4 straight hours every weekend, but you do realize that on Saturday, NBC is like the home of things like, say, Saturday Night Live, like some of the biggest shows in television. Getting 3 one-hour motos per year on that network is like a major favor and ask and boon and boost for the sport. So you got to take what you can get, because that's what keeps the teams going, and hopefully somebody watches it and says, hey, that was cool, maybe I'll buy a dirt bike. That looked like fun. That's the goal. All right. If you're anywhere nearby, stop by and hang out with us at our post-race show tomorrow. That's the Weege Show. Thanks to Honda and the CRF250R leading the series 1-2.